To start, activate the Smarty Document Manager plugin. After activating, you'll have a few new features. When adding a file, you have a new interface for uploading and adding tags. You can add tags for each file. Some notes. You can choose to zip all the files into one archive or save this as a draft. You can also set a status for the file. You can add statuses in the control panel, and you can also change the name of status to whatever you want. So let's upload this file. So here's our file we uploaded. When you click on the file, you can change the status. Once you change a status, an email is dispatched letting the administrator know that the file has been changed. You can set revisions, add a new revision of this file. An email is also dispatched with this revision. You can also view the events log. This just has different notes about what's going on with the file. Revisions, edits, anything like that's going to show up under the event log. You can also share a file. You can set how long the link will stay alive for. You can set it so it also never expires. And you can set a password for the link. So whoever gets that link is going to have to enter a password before downloading a file. On the edit screen, you can change this file. You can change the display name, select a different project that this file is a part of, set notes, and you can save that. You can also preview. Preview is good for anything that's viewable on the web, like images, videos, Word documents, PDFs, anything like that that's viewable is going to be available through the preview dialog. And just like the free version, you can also download files to delete files right on the view file page. As a way to organize your files, you can add folders. And once you add your folders, you can go in and add more files to a folder. Again, you can upload multiple files at one time, and it's going to show you the progress of each file uploading. Okay, we have all our files in this folder. In the folder, you can get a folder URL if you want to share this folder with another user. You can edit the folder name. You can view all the files in this folder or add subfolders. To move a file, click on the file, click Edit, and then change the project that this file is a part of. You can see this full file has been moved. You can also view a log of anything that's happening in this folder by clicking this View Log button. This is going to tell you files added, removed, who did that, and at what time. We also have a searching feature. This is a new advanced searching feature. You can sort it by file name and date. You can choose to search by folder name, file title, file name, file tags, start date, end date, the status of the file, and any extensions. So if you want to do a search for one of the logos that we uploaded, search, and you can see it right here. We uploaded it twice, once in the root directory and once in the sub logos folder. You can also search for any PNG files, and that's just going to pull up anything with a PNG extension. Let's go over some of the settings. Premium has a bunch of advanced settings built in. File name behavior, you can choose whether you want the user to input a file name or automatically use the file name itself, and you can choose the validation type. You're also allowed to move any branding, so you don't see our name anywhere. You can disable folder deleting. Like I showed you before, you can put it into thumbnail mode, which gives it more of a Windows type feeling. If you have ImageMagick on your server, you'll see that it's installed right here, and you can check this box, and any of these files that you upload will convert to thumbnails. If for some reason you don't want to use our file linking system, which is more secure, and you want to link directly to a file, you can do this by checking this box here. And this is going to show the actual URL of the file, so I wouldn't use this method if you're using CDM for something secure. If for some reason you like the free version uploader, you can choose to use that here. Not many people choose that option, but it's there if you want it. Same with the file list. You can choose to use the free version file list and keep the uploader. If you want a category to be chosen, you can select that here, then the user is going to be forced to choose a category. You can also change the category text if you want to call category something else, like status or anything you want. You can choose files to be automatically deleted from the server. You can set how many days for that to happen here. So if you set a file with a retention period of 5 days, then basically that file will be removed from the server after 5 days. You can set the uploader to limit one file at a time. You can limit file types. This is more of a security thing, or if you want to accept only PDF files and that's it, you can just type PDF here, or if you want PDF and JPEGs, you can do that as well. If you'd like to only stream certain file types, you can choose to stream, say, PDFs or MP4s if you want to stream videos, and that'll, just like the JavaScript redirection, that's going to link to the actual file itself, and that's only for the extensions that you allow. If you're operating in an environment where you want to show all files to all users, you can use this method. So every single user on your site is going to share the same files. If you allow users to upload to any folder, then just like it says, you're going to see all the folders when uploading, and any user will be able to upload to any folder. You can limit the file upload size. Files by default are unlimited, but you can change that here. The default sorting method, you can choose to sort files by name, date, user ID, category. file name. By default, it's by name. And then you can choose if you want that ascending or descending. And you can do the same with sorting type. There's a custom order, so each folder has a number assigned to it, and you can choose how you want those folders to show up. Otherwise, it's going to be sorted by. When a user is created, you can choose to use a template. So in folders, you can create a folder structure and then check this box and use that folder structure as a default template. If you don't like our images, you can change those here, the folder image and the folder back button image. There's not really any other images except for thumbnails, so that's all we gave. Just like in the community version, Premium has disable features, so almost any feature that we talked about can be disabled right in this tab here, disable features. And under mail settings, you can go in and modify all the different mail settings. You have one for the admin, one for the user, one for the admin to user if you're using the admin uploader, a vendor email, change status notification, there's a revision email, share public email link, and with all these emails you can set a CC as well. The folder system is similar to the community version with the added feature of folder sorting and file retentions. So just like in the settings, we have a file retention for all files. We have a file retention just for a single folder. So if you set this to 5 days, every file uploaded to that folder is going to be removed after 5 days. You can also choose to download an archive of each folder right here. The Forms Manager allows you to add fields to the Add File view. So if you want to add a form field, you can choose to ask the user what color shirt, and you can choose what type of form field it is. Add a comments field box, and we'll choose a text area, and that's going to be added to the file view now. So if we go back here, when you add a file, you'll notice the new fields here. So when you view that file, you can view those fields here. The admin uploader allows you to upload files to any user in your system. So you choose the user, and just like on the front end, you have the same power, but you're uploading for the user. So you can choose anything you want here. Upload it, and then an email will be dispatched to the user letting them know that somebody uploaded a file to their user space. The control panel also has a user logging system, just so you can view what's going on your site. So you can see right here, I deleted a couple files earlier. So this lets you know who did it, when they did it, and what the file was. With the premium version, we give you something called share spaces, and share spaces allow you to group users together to share files. So to add a share space, you would choose the name and click save. From there, you can add as many users as you want, and these users will share the same file space. This is a really simple method for group sharing. If you need something more advanced, we do offer the group add-on, which allows you to share with roles, buddy press groups, and it also has its own native groups which you can assign users to and share folders with. If you're constantly sending files to somebody, say a manufacturer, if you're a t-shirt company, you want to send files over throughout the day, you can add a vendor. So now, once a file is uploaded, it'll be easy to send a file directly to that user. You can either attach the file to an email, send links to files, send a message, and then just click email vendor files.